Hello and welcome. I'm Elizibar. This is Batman Beyond the White Knight, Book 3. Because, we can't just do like a corner box up in the corner. We actually got to like stick it down here, kind of on the side. Not even like completely in the corner on the side. Honestly, people, standardize your trade dresses. Like, there's no reason to ever change your trade dress. Okay, maybe there is a reason, but every book should have similar trade dress. That way people can look in the corner and know exactly what they're looking at. You put it in the same place, that way it's easy to find. And people don't have to pick up their books and look all over them to figure out basic information. We're just going to go off on this tangent for a second because look here, dynamite, but there's no price. If you want to know the price, you actually got to look on the back. A natural blue blood image, okay, we got like the image 30-year thing. That's kind of cool. Got a price up there. Got the issue number. It's in real small text though, but at least it's in the upper corner where you can spot it very quickly. Here's boom, we put the logo up there, but the issue number's over here. And if you want to know the price, you gotta look on the back. It gets kind of frustrating, man. I watch my shop man check people out. He's like, oh wait, where did this publisher put the price? And he's got to flip the book over and stuff. And it just kind of becomes a little bit of a mess. Okay, I digress. That was like a minute spent ranting about trade dress, and we should be talking about the book. Good looking cover. I like it, man. I gotta admit, like Sean Murphy's art, usually on point. We start off with Terry sneaking in to steal some technology here from Gotham Tech, apparently, and Powers is in his ear telling him what to do. Kind of doing the same kind of thing that Bruce did to Terry in Batman Beyond. We're mixing everything up a little bit here in the Murphyverse or whatever you want to call this, which is kind of a terrible name, but I get it. I get why we call it that because there's this guy named Sean Gordon Murphy who's doing all this stuff. And so his like sneak attempt is going pretty well until he runs into somebody carrying a cup of coffee. The coffee shorts out his stealth, and well, that's a great look. That is a great facial expression right there. Just that it's clearly like the colon O look, like you gotta love it. Yeah, I love the coffee in flight too. I think it looks absolutely great right there. Hopefully, there's enough lighting you can kind of see it. Like the whole thing here for a first page, like you start off like, ooh, we're mysterious, and then ridiculous things happen. And as those ridiculous things happen, it just pulls you into the book. You're just like, oh yeah, I get it, I get it. Meanwhile, Bruce and Harley are talking stuff out, and we learn a lot about them, about their relationship with each other, about their how they've Bruce has done the usual Bruce thing and isolate everybody. Great thing right here, and Sean Murphy's done this in a lot of places. In this book and other books where people show up in the shadows as their costume so that you know who they really are, even as they're wearing the mask of normality. Also, I love the robe she's wearing. It's absolutely fantastic. Just A plus. Great facial expressions too, as she's like berating Batman, and he's like trying to be all stern and Brucey because whatever. And of course, Batman's a little crazy because he's talking to the Joker, except the Joker's dead. He gets pulled into like the search for Harley's missing daughter and all that stuff. We get some schemereman over here with Babs and the dude. What's his name? Duke. It's Duke Thomas. Is great stuff. And then we cut back. We get like a little plot advancement, a little talking, and we cut immediately back to awesome action as McGinnis is jumping and hopping around doing cool stuff. The narrative structure of the whole book is like that. You get a dose of, you get like something cool, a dose of some talking that advances the plot, then you get something cool, then you get some more talking, then you get something cool. It's just hitting it back and forth like that so that there's something on at least every other page that's worth looking at. And frankly, the conversation in this book, as people are talking and the art direction of it, the panel layouts and all that is so good that even when there's not like something super popping off on the page, it's still worth reading every little bit of the text. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm sure there's a ton of art details that I missed too as I went through the book. Now, of course, everything leads up to a confrontation between them. Naturally, what else did you expect? It's got to happen eventually, and we're already 3 issues in. It darn well better happen now. And it was great stuff. It was great stuff. This was a lot of fun. I had a blast reading this. I think I'm gonna have a blast reading the next issue. There's been some pretty good stuff, and I know some people are like going, "Oh, blah blah blah" about like Terry, and it. I don't care. I don't care. It's just pretty darn good, and you might want to check it out. Only complaint: this cardstock cover, man. It won't stay closed. The cardstock is just a little too stiff. That is not what she said. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. Bye bye.